This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, there's going to be new life for a landmark building in downtown Hazleton. Good evening and thank you for joining us at FYI, your place for 24 hours of your community news and information. I'm Ken Carr and here's your headlines from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. A Hazleton firm has been awarded $2.5 million. Hazleton Partners LP received the funding through the Redevelopment Assistance Capital Program for the redevelopment of the former Altamont Hotel in downtown Hazleton. The project will result in retail space on the ground floor, offices on the second and third floors, and housing units for senior citizens on floors 4 through 8. A major celebration kicks off this Friday in Schuylkill County. The Spirit of the Holidays Arts and Cultural Tour will feature more than 250 artists at 8 different venues.
This is called the Spirit of the Holidays Arts and Cultural Tour, and it's taking place for 2 weekends. So tell us what it's all about, Lisa.
Absolutely. Schuylkill County is rich in a lot of art and culture, and we came together and created the Celebrate Schuylkill Art Tour. And it starts Black Friday, November 25th, and runs till December 4th. It goes for 2 weekends, November 25th to the 27th, and then again December 2nd to December 4th. There are 7 different locations. You can visit each one. You can take your time because it's 2 weekends long. Every location has a different time and a different day that they'll be opening up their doors. 7 venues, over 250 artisans within all the different venues.
So this is really unique to have something like this and over such a nice space of time because people are out shopping and doing things, and this is a nice break to get away and take advantage of what is really available here in your area.
Absolutely, and it's wonderful to get that type of Christmas or holiday gift for somebody that is one of a kind, something that you can't buy at the local Walmart or the local box stores, something that is more of a treasure to the person that you're buying it for.
Wow, that sounds really nice. So tell us all about this, what you're going to be offering as part of this wonderful event.
Thank you. So yes, I am a professional potter. My studio is in Pottsville. We're about 2 blocks down from the Yuengling Brewery. There's all kinds of things going on downtown Pottsville as well, in addition to the tour. At my studio, one of the things that I make will be Boilo cups, which I know are definitely a very big hit for the holidays. But we also will have beer tastings from Saucony Creek Brewery. They're in Kutztown. And of course, we always have sangria, and we do a free gift with any purchase as well.
Now, how important is an event like this? This really showcases the talent in the area.
It's a very big deal. The tour has grown. This is our 5th year. It's grown every single year. It's gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's just very important to support your small local businesses. One of the dates of the tour is Small Business Saturday. So a lot of shoppers will definitely be out for then. And I hope that they check out something new this week.
That's nice that people would go and, patronize all of the little shops around because they're the heart of our community and they really make it so special in that. So you really want to see a nice crowd.
Absolutely. And the thing that shopping small and shopping local is that a lot of these people who are on the tour, they're going to support the businesses on the tour, but they also go out to eat or stop by a coffee shop, and they're buying gas from local stations, and it just supports everyone all around.
And the type of items they're going to find when they stop by your shop?
I have all kinds of different pottery, everything from cups and mugs and serving bowls that are very unique. We also have hand-painted signs, all kinds of different art, most of it made within 20 miles of Pottsville.
All right. Well, that sounds really nice. This is really going to be a fun event, and it's growing bigger and better each year. That's great. How important is Small Business Saturday? I mean, not just that Saturday, but to support small businesses all year round.
Oh, it absolutely is. These businesses are a lot of, for lack of better words, mom and pop shops, and it supports them. It helps to keep the money within the economy of the area, and that's what we try to bring home to a lot of different vendors and a lot of different community members that come to visit the different events.
All right. Well, if you want to find out more about this, just go to celebrateschuylkill.com. You're going to find all of the participants. You're going to find out what's happening and all the dates. So please check it out. It will be a fun way to get out and enjoy the holiday season, do some fabulous shopping, and to also support your local businesses in the area. We hope there will be a tremendous turnout. And ladies, thank you both so very much. Hope to have you back soon, and I hope you have a really big event that's a tremendous success.
Thanks, Lisa. I think that's the first time Boilo was ever mentioned on FYI. Well, just a reminder that the Commission on Economic Opportunity will host a free Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Annunciation Parish at St. Gabriel's Church on Wyoming Street in Hazleton. For delivery of a meal, call 570-455-4994, extension 103. If you're headed to Grandma's house for Thanksgiving, don't forget to take a safety break.
There are various nonprofits across the region who go out to these rest areas, and they're giving away coffee and snacks, that many times homemade snacks that they have, but they also have a little can there that will say donation on it with the hopes that you'll throw some money in. So this is a great way to get out, to stretch your legs, to get a cup of coffee, something to eat, wake yourself up, make sure that you're refreshed for the ride, but then also to help out a local nonprofit.
The Take a Break for Safety's Sake program is coordinated with PennDOT. Today marks the start of the 2016 Downtown Hazleton Holiday Promotion, and you have a chance to win downtown bucks from participating businesses.
All the merchants that participate will have boxes in their store, and patrons can deposit a ticket with their name on it, and then on December 14th we're going to be picking the winners, and those winners will receive downtown dollars that they can bring back downtown and spend before the holidays and get themselves some good gifts for their family.
Can also win one of 4 $50 gift certificates, 2 tickets to 1224 at the Wiltsey Center, or a $100 gift certificate from Chaskin Jewelers, who is celebrating their 100th anniversary. For details, go to hazletonchamber.org. Coming up next on FYI, details on a Christmas season concert this weekend in Freeland, and later we're back in the FYI Fast Lane with local motorsport journalist Dino Alberto and Evergreen Raceway Street Stock champion Charlie Castiglione.
Hey folks, welcome to this week's Wild Wild Hunting segment. Sadie and I are hanging out in the Wild Wild Hunting office today because the wind is howling and there's snow on the ground. It's almost Thanksgiving. But what we want to do today is take you back a couple of weeks. The Wild Wild Hunting cameras and team were invited to a memorial pheasant hunt at Echo Farms Hunt Club. And this is in memory of a Stephen Licente. And we want to show you a little bit of highlights that you'll be able to catch all the details in full episodes in Season 2 of Wild Wild Hunt. So let's get right to the action. Follow us along with the cameras. Check out these kids and the entire day that they had in store.
My brother Steve was an avid hunter his whole life and had juvenile diabetes, and over time, as he battled with that disease, it took away a lot of his physical capabilities. So he moved over into the sport of pheasant hunting. And actually, he introduced me to the sport as well. I'm a big archer, big game hunter. Spent a lot of times in tree stand all by myself, and my brother never quite got why I would sit in a tree stand for hours on end all by myself. His vision was that hunting should be something you share, and you get to talk and share stories all day long, even out in the field, not just back at the lodge, but all day long. The last phase of my brother's life, his passion really became pheasant hunting. And he got me and others around him to understand that it's this beautiful, elegant dog with its passion and drive to do its job and find those birds. And we could banter and talk and laugh it up the whole time along. And then at the end of the day, what a better meal than having and cooked pheasant.
At his unfortunate time at his passing, we sat down and started thinking, me and Vince, about how we can keep Steve's memory alive. And we thought, what better way to do it than with having a bunch of kids out here and trying to get them introduced into pheasant hunting, which was a sport that he dearly loved.
So we put aside a journey to start this event called the Steve Licente Memorial Junior Pheasant Hunt. And what we do is we bring 40+ kids, or up to 45. And for safety, we only bring 2 kids out in the field at a time, 1 at a time in separate fields. hunting over professional dogs and get instructed by a professional guide. So we rotate them through various stations. We do everything from fur trapping, archery, air handgun, air rifle, turkey, waterfowl, gun safety. We added fly fishing this year, and we keep making it different, trying to grow it all the time.
In upstate New York, do not have the opportunity to do a pheasant hunt like this.
Recommend this if you live in the city and you don't have the opportunity to go out and hunt pheasants, so you can come here and shoot them for your first time.
I'm here to have fun and learn new skills.
And it's been a fabulous, fabulous event. Big grins all day long, and then parents come up to us at the end of the day and thank us again and again. It's been the best day they had. There were no cell phones, nobody was texting, nobody was staring at an iPad, and you can't download an app for this.
What an exciting day, what a great time we had, hospitality, a great program that all the volunteers put on at the Echo Farm Hunt Club. We can't thank them enough for having us down there. If you want information on how you can get your children involved in this wonderful program that you just saw highlights of, email us at info@wildaboutHunting.com, and we'll see you next week somewhere in the hunting woods.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
A caution to drivers as Thanksgiving approaches. The National Weather Service has issued a hazardous weather outlook for our area tonight and tomorrow as roads may be slippery. Here's our local forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, cloudy, low of 31 degrees on Thanksgiving. We do have a slight chance of freezing rain and sleet before 8 a.m., then a slight chance of rain and sleet between 8 a.m. and 11 a.m., and then a chance of rain after 11 a.m., cloudy with a high near 38 degrees, 40% chance of precipitation. Little or no sleet accumulation is expected. On Thanksgiving night, a chance of rain mainly before 8 p.m., low of 35 degrees, 30% chance of rain. On Friday, 40% chance of rain, high of 43. Friday night, still a 40% chance of rain, low of 33. On Saturday, 30% chance of rain before 8 a.m., partly sunny with a high of 43. Saturday night, mostly cloudy, low of 31. And then on Sunday, partly sunny, high of 40. Sunday night, partly cloudy, low of 30 degrees. There's a lot going on in our area this weekend to help you get in the holiday spirit, but definitely pencil in some time for this event. It's the annual Christmas Carol Fest being held this Sunday, 2:30 p.m. at the Freeland Presbyterian Church, 625 Front Street in Freeland, Pennsylvania. I'm joined right now by the pastor of that church, Reverend Glenn Huholt. And Glenn, thank you for being with us. We appreciate it. How did this get started? This is the second year. How did it get started, and how did it go last year?
We heard so many people saying we don't get enough time to sing the Advent Christmas carols. So we decided to try it last year and had a very good response. It's a community event. We want everyone to join and sing with their neighbors and friends on Sunday. It's a good start for the Advent Christmas season. We're going to have some goodies, of course. I was trained that in seminary. Always have goodies. So if you want to bring a favorite dessert, you may. There will be a goodwill, free will, I should say, offering that will be used for needy families in the area, which we want to share in this time of sharing.
There's something so special, too, I think, about hearing these songs inside a church and when you're with somebody like that. Do you have a favorite Christmas carols or something you're really looking forward to?
Oh, of course, O Little Town of Bethlehem and Away in the Manger.
Any reason, any significance there? You just always enjoyed them?
I have always enjoyed those, but I had the privilege of visiting Bethlehem and the church where the Savior was born. So
the connection right there as well. Why do you think music is so important to the season and to the services you offer at your church?
It inspires our spirit and it joins us with the message so that we feel that the message is there.
And this is a combination of churches, you said. So there's members from all over maybe helping this performance?
We're going to be led by the MMI string quartet and the MMI choral singers. There will be special music. We'll sing a while as a congregation and then be treated to some special music, particularly Vanessa Vicoso, who will be singing on a cold December night. That the accompaniment will be by Dan DeMelfi, who also is the composer of that piece.
I've heard that. That's a good one.
It is. And Vanessa and John Layton will be singing The Prayer by David Foster. And we'll also have Frank Ballin, our song leader. Frank will also play the trumpet.
So you guys got a little bit of everything going on, including refreshments. Reverend knows how to make people happy over there in Freeland. I'm going to check out the program, see if We Three Kings is in it. That is my favorite Christmas song. Get there this weekend to get into the holiday spirit. Here's your midday winning lottery numbers on FYI. Pick 2, 3, 4, pick 3, 6, 9, 0, pick 4, 6, 4, 6, 0, and pick 5, 4, 4, 0, 3, 4. When we come back, we'll talk with a driving champion from Evergreen Raceway after this break.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
Finally back in the FYI Fast Lane with local motorsport journalist Dino Alberto and the street stock points champion from Evergreen Raceway, Charlie Castiglione. Thank you guys so much for being with us. Dino, I want to start with you. You told me an interesting story about Charlie's car and the previous driver.
Really neat story. Congratulations again to Charlie for winning this year's Street Stock Championship down at Evergreen Raceway. Charlie, a great racer from Freeland, and there's a lot of great racers from up at that neck of the woods there, and he started out as a crew member for Steve Clark, and just an amazing individual himself. Steve was a many-time champion, a many-time winner, and Charlie, working for him as a kid, always said to Steve, if you ever sell this car, he had one of the best cars you ever wanted to see on the track down there, he said, I want the first dibs at this. Well, lo and behold, as fate would have it, the car actually was up for sale. It came from Steve. This guy never really raced anything before but that particular car, which won championships, and he goes out this year and wins the championship in the same division. I think it was a really cool story.
And Charlie, you were the Rookie of the Year, you told me, in 2012 down there at Evergreen, so some talent behind you. You said you were nervous when you got in this car for the first time.
No, it was pretty much the first time I drove something, that had some horsepower like that. And to be on the racetrack, with other guys that have been doing it for 15, 20 years, it was a lot of pressure to put on my shoulders, and especially when you have your money involved, if something bad happens and can turn into an real expensive hobby.
What was this season like for you as you're chasing the points? You know where you are, and you start to realize this is a possibility. I could win this whole thing. Was there pressure, or were you just having fun out there?
Well, at the beginning of the year, we said we weren't going to run the whole season, and things started happening, where it started to fall into my hands, and I'm a firm believer if somebody's going to, like the good Lord's going to give you a gift, you shouldn't take advantage. You should go out and show your appreciation. So we found a couple things that we had to rearrange schedule-wise, and we wound up running the whole season. Thankfully, we had a pretty decent lead through the whole season that we really didn't have to worry about much. So we were able to go out and race aggressively and fight for wins and top fives without too much of a worry.
Now you said you jump in a go-kart every now and then when someone said, hey, you want to give this a try, and then you told me you're using a little bit of a simulator, a NASCAR simulator, and you're pretty good at that.
Yeah, a couple of my friends race go-karts. My buddy John Hoffman's been racing for years, and he let me drive his go-kart a couple times back in the day, and even this year when we had a big long period of time where we weren't racing with the rain delays and the heat. We both raced online back then too, and we did a lot of simulator stuff, probably 2002-ish through about 2008, and it's pretty much the same thing, except you don't get that seat of your pants feel. It gets you comfortable on being close to other cars and get the racing feel.
It's an amazing story. And you said, Charlie, not the only amazing racer from Pennsylvania's highest borough over there in Freeland.
No, there's just so many of them. You got Stevie Clark, Hugh Maloney. He's a great road racer. Rick Kavitsky's up there. He's also a road racer. As he mentioned, Gordy Bookman, Mike Urin, the late Mike Urin. He was known as the Freeland Flyer. I think he was actually the patriarch of the Freeland racing gang up there, and he did a lot with NASCAR modifieds and came down to Evergreen when it reopened back in 1988. And there's just been so many of them, and it's just really amazing how much talent comes out of that borough up there. And just down the road, we got to give a shout out to Sammy Ryan, another great road racer and oval racer as well. He's an all-around racer. His wife, his daughter, the whole gang up there. So they do a terrific job. And by the way, the class that this guy's in, the street stock division, I think personally, one of the toughest classes that you're going to find around this region here, between Mahoning Valley Speedway, Evergreen, even the guys who race them on dirt. It is just so competitive and so equal throughout from top to bottom. You cannot come out any week and say, hey, this guy's going to win again and again. You don't see the repeat winners out there. That's just how tough the street stock division is here in the Northeast. And for him to pull off a championship, that's a testament to him, his driving, and just everybody involved in the team.
So we're going to wrap things up on the FYI Fast Lane. This is Aubrielle, and what question would you ask your dad? Do you follow him? I mean, do you have a question for your dad as a driver? What would you ask him?
I like your car.
You like the car? Do you think you'll end up with it one day?
Yeah, my dad said he will give me the car when I grow up.
All right, so this is a legacy right here. Always tell me, racing is a family. Dino, this was a great edition of FYI Fast Lane. Thank you all for joining us. You made it to the middle of the work week. Reward yourself at Bottlenecks. It's their featured steak entree night with plenty of amazing steak options.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, Holy Trinity Orthodox Church, 223 South Kennedy Drive in McAdoo, be having a pierogi and halushki sale Friday, December 2nd from 10 a.m. to 5:30. Please call ahead to secure your order at 570-929-2179. Our next announcement, the Towers in Fern Glen will be hosting a benefit for Susie Simcoe Sunday, December 11th from noon to 5 p.m. They're having Trick or Trace food and bake sale, 50/50s, t-shirt sale, large item raffle, and plenty of entertainment. They'll also be having a kids' corner featuring cotton candy, face painting, and games. For info, just call 570-384-2373. And finally, Freeland Presbyterian Church will be holding an annual Community Christmas Carol Fest on Sunday, November 27th at 2:30. Come and join in singing favorite carols and in good fellowship. For info, just call 570-520-4669. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. John M. Fedishin Sr., formerly of McAdoo. Funeral is Tuesday at 10 a.m. at the St. John the Evangelist Church. Friends may call Monday from 6 to 9 p.m. and Tuesday from 8 to 9 a.m. at the James J. Doherty Funeral Home. Carol Barletta Smulligan of Hazel Township. Funeral is Saturday at 9:30 a.m. from the Firo Funeral Home. Friends may call Friday from 5 to 8 p.m. Anna Marolo, formerly of Hazelton. Memorial service is December 10th at 11 a.m. at the St. Catherine's Episcopal Church. The Kane Calcutt Stevens Funeral Home assisted the family. Casimir P. Yaletto of Nesquehoning. Funeral is Friday at 12:30 p.m. from the Bruce A. Nalesnik Funeral Home. Friends may call Friday from 10:30 to 12:30 p.m. And Adam P. Evans of McAdoo. Arrangements will be announced by the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name now on News 13, you have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Michael Raychuk of Mahanoy City. Michael, if you're watching, give us a call, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
Rest up, everyone. Tomorrow's the big day. We'll have a special FYI for you at 5 p.m., a holiday shopping guide, plus sports. Dave Seaman will be here for Dave Day. Take it easy.